Hello and welcome to English Through Experience. I'm ETETutor and today we're looking at examiners' tales. So I want to tell you about character names. So when people are doing their creative pieces or doing their transactional pieces, so this would apply for any exam board, one of the things that students often do is use a character name from something else that they've read. Now, it's great to be inspired by things you've read or things you've watched, but sometimes it is better to try and come up with your own character names. A couple of years back, one of the names that kept cropping up was Jon Snows. So if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, you'll recognise that name. And I think I probably read about 10 different responses that all contained Jon Snows. And it did get a little bit tedious, not that that would affect a student's mark, but the thing is, when you're coming up with a character name, especially for the creative piece, it's important that that character name reflects the character in some way. So if we think about Game of Thrones, if you are a fan of that one, think about Jon Snows. We know why he's called Snow, because he doesn't have, he's not a legitimate child, and that's something that was used within the society. The name Jon, I think, is used in a way to kind of show that he's an everyman. He's there for everyone and he's a bit of a hero. Alright then, hopefully that helps with that one. Try to think about other characters you know and their names, and you'll soon realise that they've all got some kind of link to the character. So say Harry Potter, if you think of Severus Snape, straight away it's snaky. There's that sibilance. We know that he's going to be a twisted kind of character. He's going to be quite severe, Severus, and the way he teaches is extremely severe. So hopefully you haven't had to contend with any Severus Snape characters while you've been studying. And just try, like we said, to think about character names. What about Roald Dahl? Think back to your childhood if you were a reader then, or you've seen the theatre show, or you've read, you've seen the film version. What about Matilda? So yes, Matilda in itself, there's not an awful lot to say there. But what about Miss Trunchbull? Trunchbull. Obviously, that name is reflective of her personality and character. And then in contrast, think about the sweet and lovely Miss Honey. Honey's sweet and so is she. So yes, thinking about the connections between the character names you choose and the traits, personality, behaviour, appearance of your character. Alright then, hope that's helped, hope it wasn't too much of a ramble, and it's going to ensure that this time around, as examiners aren't faced with characters from television shows or movies, but character names that reflect those personalities. Alright then, best of luck, bye for now.